Hi, this is Margaret Rosen. I wanted to talk about the end of the month, end of November. There's so much going on. Um, the Mercury will go direct after the 16th. So it's been retrograde and um, so it'll be direct in Libra and things will start, communication will smooth out, electronics won't be going so whack. Um, it won't be such a struggle to get things done. And you can move forward. You can move forward. You know, communication will definitely get better in relationships because Libra's, the sign of relationships. So there's just a lot going down on the 16th of November. So also the north node, the ecliptic is moving from Leo into Cancer. The polarity has been Leo Aquarius for years, and that has been really positive for self-expression, for electronics, media, all kinds of things. I really liked it. So moving into Cancer on the 16th, the North Node will move into Cancer and the South Node will be in Capricorn. It's opposite. So that will be the polarity. And so the focus will be the North Node on family. Cancer's ruled by the moon, the home, fourth house. So it'd be, family, home, maybe building on, or it could be moving, could be adding to your family related affairs, um, mother, father, the home, anything to do with the home. So it'll be interesting to see how that manifests. So it's 29 degrees Cancer, and the opposing south node, the dragon's tail, the dragon's head is the north node. What we're striving towards. The dragon's tail is what eats the dragon's head, eats it up. So that's like letting go of the past. It can swallow things, and so Capricorn, you think of career. It rules the 10th house, career. So that would be the south node. So that's on the 16th as well. Mercury going direct in Libra, and also Pisces. Mars goes into Pisces on the 16th. A lot going on the 16th. So Mars going into Pisces, it's been in Aquarius for about 6 weeks. It's been all about electronics, media, news coming out, humanitarian endeavors, expanding friendships and social networking. Mars going into Pisces Mars is kind of in its fall there. It's not really comfortable. It's the ruler of, fiery Aries and also Scorpio. So Mars is almost drowning in Pisces. So it's really deep water. So it's great for any kind of a Piscean, like if you're, say, a musician or an actor or anything imaginative. It just will give added ambition to any Piscean endeavor. And Pisces will be feeling this energy, so they won't be lethargic. Or it could be the opposite. Like for me right now, it's in my 12th house already. So, yeah, I've been really, really sick with bronchitis the last 2 weeks. And I was thinking of Mars in Pisces, all the planets in Scorpio. We still have so much water energy with the sun in Scorpio that, I was thinking, it's filling up my lungs because Pisces rules all fluids. So Mars in Pisces, along with Neptune in Pisces, and if you have planets in Pisces, and then, Jupiter's been in Scorpio, so that's just a lot of water energy. But Jupiter did go into Sag, but I'm not personally quite feeling it yet. Um, Yeah, it went into Sagittarius November 9th. So gradually, we'll start feeling that more buoyant optimism and enthusiasm and fire of Sagittarius. But yeah, but with Mars in Scorpio, and I mean, sorry, Mars and Neptune, it's still very watery, very watery as of today, anyway. Um, Neptune will go direct on November 25th, so things will become more clear. Um, and Uranus is 29 degrees Aries, so it is, you can see its action now. All the Aries is, ruled by Mars, the god of war, and Uranus that is there stirring things up. So it wants a revolution. It wants to liberate. It wants to fight for freedom and fight for a cause, and liberate. So it's great to stand up for a good fight, or like, say, for instance, the gun control laws. That would be Uranus in Aries. It could also, the mass shootings we've had could also be Uranus in Aries. Um, yeah, that's tragic, but uh, that's yeah. So it's still shaking things up in Aries. It's retrograde in Aries, 29 degrees, and um, we're seeing it in politics. We're seeing it, you know, a lot, a lot of fighting on a lot of different fronts. We're seeing a lot of that, and the latest. The latest mass shooting at a nightclub in Thousand Oaks, that was horrific. So that was very violent. Um, yeah. So and Uranus is sudden, unexpected. You know, lightning. You just didn't. And that was definitely unexpected. So Pluto towards the end of the month is 19 degrees Capricorn. It will remain up there. And the sun will go into Sagittarius on November 23rd. That is when, I believe, when we get closer, closer to the, there's the first, second, and third decanate of every sign, the degrees. So when we get closer to the end of Scorpio, maybe we'll start feeling a little more Sagittarian. Um, yeah, but yeah, I've just been feeling all this water energy, especially in my lungs and of course, this virus. I caught a really bad case of bronchitis, and I believe Mars and Neptune in Pisces, because for me Mars is already in my 12th house, which is Pisces house, so that I believe compounded it. But anyway. Um, Yeah, so we'll start really feeling good, jovial, enthusiastic. Thanksgiving will be great because the sun will be in Sagittarius like the 23rd. Thanksgiving, I believe, is the 25th. So it's a great time for a family party, family get together, giving gifts, bring the seas candy or whatever it is. People will be very generous, jovial, eat, drink, and be merry. And yeah, so it'll be great that just to feel the fire, to light the fire, to you know to help Mars. Mars is like drowning in this water, in this Piscean water. Yeah, it's interesting how that will manifest, Mars in Pisces. So for all the Pisceans, it's great if you're you know it could also manifest as solitude. You may just want to withdraw from everything, which I had to do when I was sick. I had to take like a 2 week, you know, rest. And that could also be Mars in 12th house Pisces. So it could be withdrawal, withdrawal, isolation, or it could be, if you're in a musical career, it could really add ambition and drive to that, or, any kind of imaginative um, fantasy that you're having. Um, so December 2nd, yeah, so Thanksgiving will be wonderful, wonderful, very generous and happy. And December 2nd, Venus will be in Scorpio. So, there's still a lot of Scorpio energy, a lot of water, a lot of water. So I will do the December, um, probably in a couple of days, I'll do December. So I just wanted to cover the after, the 16th of this month is huge. It's huge with those events going on. Um, they're big events. Yeah, especially with the nodes, Mercury going direct. Um, yeah, Neptune going direct on Thanksgiving Day, actually. Yeah, so everything won't be so foggy. Things will become more clear, hopefully. Um, and Neptune is the light bringer, so it will bring light to a lot of this causes, that Aries, Uranus and Aries is trying to liberate. Um, Neptune will help to bring light to those causes, because Aries loves to fight for a cause, and they love the underdog. So they're out there, not just Aries, but I mean people in general. Everybody's feeling this. So everyone's fighting with each other. Especially during the elections and over everything. And so when Neptune goes direct, hopefully, people can come together and work things out, especially with gun control issues in our country. Um, so December 2nd, I'll do December later, but I just wanted to mention that December 2nd, Venus goes into Scorpio. And Venus also on the 16th was going direct. So, it's like hallelujah. Mercury's going direct, Venus is going direct, the nodes are changing. So the 16th of this month is very significant. And when Venus goes into Scorpio, it's been retrograde actually in Libra. And so relationships have been kind of hit and miss and, tricky, maybe troubled, but unclear, you know. So when Venus goes into Scorpio and Venus goes direct in Libra on the 16th, things will smooth out. It'll be a good time to get out and meet someone, And if you do meet someone, it won't be confusing or just kind of like a mess, hot mess. And yeah, so it'll be direct in Libra on the 16th, and we'll go into Scorpio on the December 2nd. So that is sizzling hot for relationships. It's very, very passionate, very passionate. So you may meet a passionate soulmate, yeah, on December 2nd. So a lot of water, though. A lot of water. It's a mix. There's not a whole lot of fire quite yet. So I'll get into December later. I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.